Hi everybody, Aaron Portzline, Allison Lukey, and Tom Reed here with the Athletic back Nationwide Arena. The Blue Jackets lose to the Lightning 2-1 in overtime, 31 seconds in. A rough turnover by Zach Werenski leads to a Kucherov goal. What did Zach say when he walked into the room?
First I fucked question? It up.
I fucked it up.
Fucked it up.
That's pretty much it. A rough overtime for the Blue Jackets, but this was a great game.
Fantastic game.
So much was said by both sides at this game. Regular season game. That playoff series, Tom, was 50 games ago in a whole season. Not a big deal. You could tell by the way these teams played, perhaps mostly Tampa Bay from the start, this game meant something to them more than game 56 and 57, respectively.
Yeah, without question. I mean, from the opening minutes,
yes.
I think Pierre-Luc Dubois got involved like immediately as the game started, stuck his stick in there. Here came about 4 Lightning,
yes.
And it was that way all night. I mean, it was a great pace to a game. There was a lot of snarl, and it certainly did not look like your normal regular season game.
Yeah. Perhaps the Lightning were a little bit taller without Josh Anderson in the game, if you know what I mean. Allison, we did not see them play that physically in the playoffs last year, unless as a response to the Blue Jackets, perhaps later in the series. You noted it right away. Schenn was going after people.
Everybody.
Kucherov was going. It was really physical game and a really fast game from the start.
Yeah, I think Joe Smith, who isn't with us, our colleague in Tampa, he and I put a piece together for today about how this Tampa Bay team was challenged to be more defensive in the wake of last year's playoffs. And I think that team really wanted to show the response against this opponent.
Yeah.
And being physical was part of that defensive response for them.
Yeah. Now, Kucherov was suspended for part of that series last year for the hit on Nudavara. He had a huge game. It was a monster tonight.
Huge.
Could have had 3 or 4 goals. He scored 2:29 into the game. Beautiful deflection. Bjorkstrand comes back for the Blue Jackets. Bjork had a good game in his own right. Scores on a breakaway goal, 1-1 early in the third there. And then it just turns into this really fast-paced, hard checking game. Both goalies were on their mark. Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets, McElhenney for the Lightning. Allison, the loss of Seth Jones, and they learned the Blue Jackets did, or yesterday, announced today as a broken ankle. You could see it in all facets of their game. Nudavara moved up next to Werenski, but talk about how they missed Seth Jones as this game moved on.
Well, I mean, the most obvious is the overtime, right? And, even this season, this team had to learn some lessons in overtime. Well, now you've got a guy out there who hasn't learned those lessons, so they have to learn those lessons again.
Yeah.
And I think that it's going to be interesting. Tom was poking around on this. What will happen to Zach Werenski's game as he balances being defensively responsible more than he has been asked in the past with a different partner now who maybe is supposed to be more offensive. That balance is going to be interesting for me to watch.
Yeah. Now, Tortorella didn't care for questions about Werenski, didn't want to put this on him. We've talked about this before. He is almost impervious to danger and to people checking him. He doesn't get nervous and panicky with the puck. That seemed to be his undoing tonight, Tom, on the overtime.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that it's kind of what makes him great at times.
Yes.
And a lot of those great defensemen have that. They just hold on to that for that extra second, or take a little bit more time. And everyone, in this case, about 17,000 people were screaming, "Look out! Look out!"
Right.
And tonight it caught up with him behind the net. And when 3-on-3, there's really, if you turn it over there, that is, you almost have no chance. And 2 passes, and it was into an empty net.
Yeah, Braden Point strips it from him to Hedman. Hedman with a beautiful pass to who else? Kucherov. And boom, it's 2-1 Lightning. All in all, the Blue Jackets, without Cam Atkinson,
It's insane.
without Seth Jones, played pretty darn well tonight. Liam Foudy made his NHL debut. Allison, your thoughts on Liam Foudy?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he played well. He played limited minutes. Let's see, where did he end up with here? 10-23.
I think late
was on
shift.
late
as
game.
Well, that's
Yeah.
we all remarked. I mean, there's 2 minutes left in this track meet.
Right.
Stakes are high, and here comes Liam Foudy.
Yes.
And I think that was huge. And I didn't see him make any mistakes. He had that beautiful shot assist to Gus Nyquist in the third.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying he's the next coming yet, but he certainly didn't look out of place.
I think you really think about in the past. Torch has never been afraid to put guys out there in this situation.
He almost wants to do it.
Yeah, he just wants to see what the kid's made of. And as he said, he had no complaints with the way he played tonight.
He may not be the next coming, but he is coming next. I think next season you can
well.
expect that. Thank you.
Dallas,
You can expect him to be a regular.
This guy.
Just real quickly, the Blue Jackets called him up from the junior team, skipped over Cleveland to call up a guy from juniors. He's going back after the game. He's got to be back to London because they have a game tomorrow night. They can do this 5 times this season. Bring him to Columbus when he doesn't have a game in London. They cannot mess up the London schedule. So we may not have seen the last of Liam Foudy this season. He could also come up at the end of the season when London season is over. So pretty bright spot tonight for Liam Foudy and the Blue Jackets. Anything else we need to get to?
I thought both goalies were good. I thought Elvis had a strong game
That save on Kucherov late was awesome.
against a team that moves the puck.
Yes.
East-west
Yes.
as well as anybody in the league. And he made a couple of huge saves.
He did.
The left
He did.
pad save late in the game.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Terrific. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for reading. We will talk to you after, when will we talk? We'll talk to you soon. Let's put it that way. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.